To conduct a finite element analysis within ANSYS using Helius MCT, the only change from a conventional ANSYS model is that your composite material will be defined using the Helius MCT graphical user interface instead of creating a composite material definition in a more conventional way. To access the Helius MCT graphical user interface, the Helius macro button can be clicked on underneath the ANSYS toolbar. Once the graphical user interface for Helius MCT is open, you are provided with a multitude of options for tailoring your individual MCT analysis requirements. Helius MCT is shipped with multiple unidirectional and woven composite materials pre-stored. However, if you have a material that's not part of this library, you can create the material definition outside of ANSYS using Helius Material Manager. Once inside ANSYS, though, you pick the material that has either been pre-stored or you have created previously, and the GUI is used to tailor that individual material to your analysis needs. Some of those options include selecting what unit system your model is created in, selecting which Cartesian coordinate direction your fiber direction is oriented in, looking over a brief summary of the material properties either defined in Helius Material Manager or predefined in the material library. And then also you have at the bottom a grouping of analysis criteria that allow you to modify your particular analysis needs. Some of these include whether or not to conduct a progressive failure analysis, whether to include pressure-induced strength enhancements to your analysis, whether or not to include pre- or post-failure nonlinearity, whether or not to include residual thermal stresses in your analysis, how much to degrade the matrix and fiber constituent stiffnesses after a failure event has been flagged, and also what level of output you required. All of these options are covered in detail in the Helius MCT documentation. However, a brief summary is available by just simply scrolling over your analysis criteria. Once all your definitions have been chosen, simply click OK, and your material model with ANSYS is created automatically.